Hi guys, my name is Ramsey. This is Should You Read for Annihilation. A quick series that I like to do on if, say, a friend was recommending a book to you. This is just my recommendation, doesn't mean anything. If you feel different, that's okay. If you feel differently, let me know in the comments. Maybe we can discuss it. There were a lot of things that I liked in Annihilation. It was a great concept, and but there were some things I didn't like as well. So let's hop on in and check it out. So I really wanted to read this book because I saw the trailer for the movie, and then I saw that the movie was based on a book. The movie looked really good, and from the trailer that I saw, I was really excited. I'm a pretty big Natalie Portman fan, so usually things that she's in, I know she's a pretty good actress. I really enjoyed V for Vendetta. And for some reason, other things that I can't remember that she's in. Sorry, Natalie Portman. I know you're in other movies. So what I did is I bought the book on Kindle and started reading it, and I was just bored. I put it down. I didn't enjoy it at all. Meant to pick it back up. Just didn't. So finally, when I did get the Libby service through the audiobook, it was one of the first books I looked up to see if they had an audiobook version of it. I was like, maybe I can do it that way. I have an hour commute one way. So figured, I could just knock it out. It was actually pretty good on audiobook. Much better. I would recommend, if you're going to read it, do the audiobook. The narrator also sounds bored, though. I thought that was something interesting, that even the narrator sounded kind of bored. So the book was written by an author named Jeff Vandermeer. He is part of a group of authors that is part of the New Weird movement in sci-fi. Not exactly sure what that is all about. First book that I've read in this new genre, I guess, of New Weird sci-fi. So we follow this woman, and she's the biologist. We never learn her name in the book at all. But in the movie, she's Lena. There's a huge contrast between the book and the movie. They tell you everybody's names. The entire team is women. And they only go by the professions in the book. You don't learn anything else about them. You don't learn personality. You get some personality, but you don't learn names, if they're married, what they really did before. It's just their profession. You have the biologist, the psychoanalyst, the anthropologist, the surveyor, and a linguist that didn't make it on the trip. So in the book, they call it Area X. They've known about it since about the 70s. Probably somewhere on the eastern coast, maybe, I guess, South Carolina-ish. It's not really clear where the actual story is located in the book. So in the movie, they call it the Shimmer, and they really visually do that very well. So the protagonist in the book is very dry. She's the type of person that you probably look at and you go, this person doesn't have a whole lot of friends. They portray the protagonist as an intellectual that is kind of distant from other humans, that's more connected with the things that she likes to study, the biology. She goes through a whole scene where she talks about how her favorite place in the world was this empty lot where she could go to this ecosystem and learn about it, and she escaped from the people around her by going to this empty lot. And that was kind of the person that we dealt with. So for her, personal human interaction was tough. Maybe even she was a little autistic. Maybe it was that kind of situation where she struggled with that interpersonal relationship. The biologist wanted to go into Area X after she found out about it. She found out about it from her husband, who went on the 11th expedition. She was the 12th expedition. So it kind of lays a little groundwork that they've been going in. And through that groundwork that was laid, you kind of get the idea that she's going in. But she makes it very clear that she's not going because her husband went. She's going because she wants to go. So being the first book in a trilogy, there may be so many more things that are explained that maybe would even make it a very enjoyable series. I don't think I'm going to read the rest of them. I didn't enjoy this book enough to go on with it. I don't think it's something that I'm really into. I am a pretty big sci-fi fan, but this was just not for me. I did enjoy the movie. So maybe it would be for most people, you can try the movie and then go into the book if you really, really enjoy the movie and you just want to know more. But I wouldn't recommend just going and reading the book. I don't think it was that enjoyable. If you'd like to read it, please tell me down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and see what you enjoyed from it. There were some things that I enjoyed a lot. There were things that they didn't put in the movie that I think would have made the movie better. And there's things that they put in the movie that I thought would have made the book better. So maybe if there was a movie book together, that doesn't even make any sense. But I feel if the two were kind of put together and somebody wrote them together and rewrote it, I think it would have been a book I enjoyed more. So if you can, throw a like on this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I understand. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, it'd really help me out. I'd really like to get up to 25 subscribers. That'd be really cool for me. I think we're at 23 now, and that would be really awesome. So I will put the link in the description if you do want to buy the book or look at the audiobook. And then I will do a Goodreads review that will also be down in there. So thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.